Yesterday,
Squad, it's about that time. I think we're just a minute or so after noon. We'll give maybe people about one more minute to get ready, get in here. If you didn't check in with us already, the playlist today is going to be, again, under Stephen Olander's Spotify. It's going to be Take Me Away. We'll get that fired up here in a second. That way we're all synced up. Other than that, today, guys, coming at you, it's our 6th workout. I'll be instructing today. It is a squat and pull day today. Just like if we were going to be in class, format today is going to be 3 rows. Just imagine in your head we're using those rows with the mats. It's going to be upper body movement, 5 squats, upper body movement, 5 squats 3 times through. We have that. We'll get to 100. We'll have a little finisher. It'll be a good day, good fun. So again,
just like on
we'll go over all the details, everything else. Again, let's just say what's up to everybody. Say hello to your virtual neighbor, your real neighbor, anybody that you can come in contact with, say hello. We're about to get rolling here, guys. So we're going to link this playlist up again. Hopefully you found it. Again, just Take Me Away. First track on there is Pompeii by Bastille. We're starting it in 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we'll start it, guys. So we're going to start in a warm-up position. We're going to start in a kneeling position. We're going to start with 1 knee down, 1 foot forward. I just simply want you guys to start pushing in and kind of driving that butt back towards your heel. We're just kind of loosen up that hip flexor. I'm well aware, given my personal state, that hip flexors are tight and things are jacked up in that midsection right now just because the constant work with the hip flexors, tuck jumps maybe, I'm not sure, things like that. When you're ready, you can go ahead and switch legs. So other knee down, other leg forward, again, whatever depth, spacing that looks like for you, again, just down and in. Doesn't have to be a giant movement right now. We're just simply just getting it loose, forward and back, booty to heel if you can get there, down and in. If you want to use those arms, kind of use them as a lever. It's going to crank up the intensity, so just be prepared for that. Back and forth. And then when you decide you're ready to get back towards that first leg, we'll do the same thing, but instead of coming straight forward, we're going to put it out to a 45. We're going to do the same thing, a little 45-degree, kind of down and in. Maybe you hold it, maybe you pulse it. Again, you can add those arms again as you raise up. It lengthens the trunk, it lengthens that lever and that core. But again, 45-degree angle with your knee. You clearly see where we're going on this. When you're ready to switch, other side, 45-degree angle again. Whatever spacing you're looking for from heel down to knee, completely up to you, depending on how your body's feeling. Again, arms as needed, down and in. However many, maybe it's a hold, maybe you're just back in those hips, whatever it is. And then finally, when we get back to that first side, complete 90-degree external rotation, driving that knee completely away from those hips, pushing down and in again, back and forth. Again, your pace. Whatever feels good to you, and then finally finishing out, getting even on the other side. Again, that toe planted straight away will allow that knee to flow directly in line, opening up those hips right in there. Great kind of way to start. Perfect, guys. And then from there, once you're done, we'll find into 90-90. We kind of got to loosen up a little bit. Find 90-90, reaching out over. 45-degree angle with your back if you need, maybe lower. Again, we've already got those hips kind of opened up and loosened. So again, flowing back and forth at your pace. Maybe they've opened up a little bit for you, maybe they haven't. Maybe you need a few more, but again, 90-90, back and forth on our rotations here. And then when you feel the time is right, we'll get back to where we started, prop ourselves up with that back hand, push up into those knees, arm up over the head, use as a lever, come up, open those hip flexors, switching back and forth, creating that opener on each side, back and forth. Again, 2 or 3 of these on each side would be appropriate. Maybe a couple more if you need it. Free flowing, hips up and through. Back and forth. And then when you get done with those, we're going to meet over in a tabletop position. Tabletop position as we get here, we're going to start in just again, obviously how we always start with our cat-cows, just up and down, kind of wiggling those hips side to side, freely moving your neck around, your head around. Again, lots of different variations here. So I'll reverse this tabletop. Feel free to just kind of make it your own. You can spin those fingers back towards your knees to open up the palms. the wrists, bicep tendons, shoulders. Obviously, we've been grabbing a lot of weights, dumbbells, kettlebells, squeezing things nice and tight. So opening up those hands are a good option here. Unwinding whenever you're ready. And again, proper distance between your knees, proper spacing, trying to keep your knees right below your hips. We're gonna take some bird dogs, crisscross, applesauce to back, right to left, left to right, driving it out, pushing through your heel, reaching your arm out to try to get your bicep by your ear, reaching it out. Again, how many you do is completely up to you. 5 or 6, then we'll switch to the other side, trying to keep your trunk nice and square to the floor. 5 and 6 here on our bird dogs, continue to reach them out, nice and long. Once you do get finished with your bird dogs, if you're ready to progress from that tabletop position, we're gonna take one foot up outside the hand, and then the other foot, and we're gonna sink down low. Really starting to open up these hips, chest nice and tall. Maybe a little waver between your knees here, chest up, posturing up, getting in that spacing here. If you wanna hook those toes and stand up, certainly can. And then coming right back in, finding the bottom. Again, chest up, shoulders back, toes, knees are slightly out. Finding a position there, and again, to continue to open up those hip flexors. Up and down at your pace, your variety, however that's gonna feel best for you. Taking your time there. Nice and easy. When you do decide to bring yourself all the way up, bring yourself all the way up to standing. Once we do come up to standing, we're gonna start with a pendulum lunge, so make sure there's nothing behind you or in front of you. That leg is gonna reach back. Then it's going to carry through to a front lunge. Again, if you're still working on stretching those hip flexors, feel free. Tap as you bring it back through. We're going to go 3 forward, 3 back on the same leg. Pendulum lunges, big strides forward and back. 6 total lunges on the right, 6 total lunges on the left. Nice and easy here as we're moving our way through. Forward and back. Remember to keep your chest nice and tall. Shoulders back, active core as we're getting flowing through here. As we come back up to standing, feet shoulder width apart, we're gonna take some big hula hoops, trying to get your hips outside of your heels and toes, all the way around, clockwise, counterclockwise, making sure we're working in both directions. Nice big hip circles all the way around, moving things around appropriately here, loosening things up. Basically, it's just, again, exploring the body here, nice and easy. From there, we're gonna take it into a curtsy lunge. That right leg is gonna come in behind. If you want, you can hook across the front of that knee, add a little twist in there, and then we're gonna bring that right leg back out, tap it, and follow to a lateral lunge with the right. Come back up, you can stay the same side if you prefer, right in behind, little trunk rotation, then lateral lunge. If you wanna alternate, you certainly can. Get a minimum of 3, maybe 4 on each side. Again, curtsy lunge, out to lateral lunge, back and forth, side to side. Again, today is our squat day. It's not our hinge day, but when you're done with that, we're going to work on some good mornings. So hands can be across the chest, behind the head, on the hips. Nice flat back, hinging over. Taking some good mornings. Shoot those hips out. Never lock your knees out, but drive them back so you feel that stretch on the back of the knees. Very important to stretch out those ligaments. Make sure we're getting a proper stretch in the back of those knees on those good mornings. Hinging over. Again, no set number you need to do. Warm up that back, check in with your range of motion, make sure it's feeling appropriate. After you do 5 or 6 or maybe 7 or 8, whatever's good for you. On that last one, let's go and hinge over, put those hands on the floor, walk it all the way out to a high plank. Okay, when we do come out to a high plank, we're gonna come all the way out to a high plank. And we're gonna start with some shoulder mobility. Reach right, reach left, back and forth. Take some reaches, maybe 3, maybe 5, either side. And then keep your hips high. Stretch it, walk it all the way back up to standing. We'll get our arms out to a T once you're back up. Internal, external rotation. Again, if I'm moving a little fast for you, just listen to my words and just keep on cruising while you're face down. Shoulder mobility, internal, external rotations here, back and forth. We will hinge over, walk it back out again. Once you're in the high plank this time, right hand to left toe, tap, back to center. Left to right, tap, back to center, squaring that up, about 3 on each side, and then walking it all the way back up. This time, we'll take some push-pulls, overhead, squeeze it down, driving those hands up and down, push and pull, maybe 8 to 10. Nice and easy there. We've got about 90 seconds left in our warm-up here. Okay, we're gonna stay on this pace today, so toe taps. As we walk it back up, we have some push-pulls, back and forth. Drive it up and down. After you get done with push pulls, it'll be a high kick, step and kick again, making sure these hamstrings, which are going to be an active part of our squats, are ready for movement today. High kicks, right to left, left to right. Back and forth here. And then guys, really I'm going to turn you loose for about the next 30, 45 seconds. You can follow along, you can make it your own, whatever it is. We're going to get that blood flowing. It's got to be from fingertips to toe tips. So however you want to get loose, maybe it's jumping jacks, maybe you hate butt kickers, you don't have to do those. Do what your body's calling for. It could be jumping jacks, could be butt kickers, could be some twist hops, could be some drop squats. If you don't want to squat yet, because we're doing 100, don't squat. We get a little lateral movement side to side. Again, whatever you need to take in this next 30 seconds, kind of make it your own. Cross jacks. And then we'll start talking about how this workout's going to go today. I kind of gave you a little sneak peek on the layout, the format of what we're going to use. But again, you got about 20 seconds left if you need it. Any other movement you need to make sure your body is ready to maximize our squats and our upper body utilization today. Keep working here, another 10 seconds, whatever that looks like for you. If you're done, you want to grab your water, you certainly can do that. Again, guys, we understand that we have limited equipment, and that's okay. So again, a couple different variations. It is our 100 squat day. So if you happen to be one of those people that got a heavier kettlebell, or you have something heavy and you want to hold it down, you certainly can hold it down when we do our squats. If you have something a little bit lighter, holding it above your stomach, we'll utilize your core a little bit more. It could be a combination of that as well too. Maybe it's every other, whatever it's going to be, but you know the deal. We're going to do an upper body movement for reps, 5 squats, another upper body movement, 5 squats, and we'll do that 3 times. Imagine you're going to be in a lane, you won't be moving, but imagine we'll leave each lane and doing 30 squats. We'll get to the end, have a finisher, and have some fun today. All right, guys, so the first thing we got today, we're going to go, our first upper body movement is going to be a sumo row. So when you say a sumo row, we just want our feet wider than shoulder width. We want to stay in that squat position the whole time. We're going to do 8 rows on the right, 8 on the left. So it's a row right, set it back down, row left. The idea is that you stay down in the squat position the whole time. Not a lot of movement in the upper body, except for that row. We're going to do 8 rows right. We're going to do 8 rows left. We'll then get our kettlebell, dumbbell, whatever that is, get into our 5 squats. And our second upper body movement is going to be a painter. This is going to be easier with a kettlebell, but if you have a dumbbell, not a problem. It's that same position. Instead of dragging through, the dumbbell starts up front. We pull it down towards our toes, and we pull it all the way back. Feel free to use your hips going up in the air as it goes down, and then all the way back. We have 6 per side here. Again, that's 1 and 1, back to where it started. 2 and 2. We'll do 6 on the right, 6 on the left. Get some more squats in, guys. So that's what we got on the docket today. Let's get started with these rows. Participants, jump on in and get ready, guys. Here we are. We're getting ready. Again, we have 8 on each side. So get that dumbbell or kettlebell between your feet. Head and chest up, back nice and flat. Abs are tight. Ready in 3, 2, and begin, guys. Row and right, and then row left, row right, row left. We have 8, guys. We have 8 per arm, back and forth. Again, this is not for speed. This is good control. Nice and easy. Row right, row left, back and forth. Immediately when you're done with your rows, 8 per arm, you can get right into your squats. Again, how you want to squat is up to you. It can be a low held squat. It can be a high held squat. But you do not have to wait for me to tell you on your squats. As soon as you're done with 8 rows right, 8 rows left, these are your first squats of the day. 5 on our way to 100, guys. Let's get 5 of them in. If you choose body weight, it's better for you. That's also great as well. As soon as you're done with your 5 squats, we are going to set up for that painter. So again, let's get that kettlebell or dumbbell arms length out in front of you. You're going to find the push-up position. You need your feet wide. You're going to pull it down between your feet, and then you're going to paint it right back up. That is 1. You're going to do 6 on the right, 6 on the left. Same arm in a row here. That way you have a good stability on your other arm. Again, if you want to pick the weight up so it's not dragging on the floor, that's great. If you want to drag it, imagine it's the heaviest paintbrush you've ever stroked down, and then you're taking it right back up. 6 on the right, 6 on the left. And then again, we'll be right back up into those squats. We will pause just to allow people to get caught up. That way we're all on the same pace. We are going to do this for 3 rounds before we move on. So again, 6 right, 6 left on your painters. If you need a modification for this, leave your kettlebell or dumbbell where it is. Reach under like we did in the warm-up and toe tap. Reach under, toe tap, back to plank. If you're into your squats, you're on your way to 10. You're on your way to 10 squats. Again, whether that's held low or whether that's held high, personal preference, completely up to you. What are you trying to get out of today's workout? But regardless, we're going to be 10 reps into our 100 rep count. Okay, great job, guys. Again, we're gonna work through that for 2 more rounds. This is typically what I would tell you, go grab a different weight, change things up. This is where you mentally now need to decide, how am I gonna make this harder? Was it appropriate for me? And let's get right back into it. We're gonna be right over the top of it again. Core nice and flat, back flat, hanging over. Remember, we're not bopping up and down on our rows. It's a row and down, row and down. Let's get 8. Here we go, guys. 8 more, second round. 8 rows right, 8 rows left. Drive with that elbow, but pull that shoulder back as well, okay? Let's not have those shoulders tipping down and rolling forward. Let's keep those shoulders pulling back. Nice, strong posture. 8 right, 8 left, guys. Very, very good. Perfect, perfect work. Back and forth. Good, strong rows. Your thighs are probably burning here as well. We have you in this isometric hold, and that's on purpose. We put this one in early to get them lit up, and then they'll continue to burn. Feel free to jump right back into your squats. Again, if you want to mess with your foot position, another great thing, sometimes I'm like 100, that's a lot. Cool, go wide squats. You can go those narrow squats. We've done that in class. Neutral squats, mix it up to the best of your ability. You kind of know where you're at today and what your body needs, okay? We just hit our 15th squat. That's perfect. We're back to our painters. Remember, if you tried the painter with the kettlebell or dumbbell and it did not work, leave it. It doesn't matter. It's not a huge inconvenience to have to just go body weight. When you're ready, it's 6 on each arm. If you started with your right arm last time, think about starting with your left arm. Okay, it's a good practice to alternate which side you start with. Again, if you didn't do that, no big deal. We have a 3rd round. We can implement it there, okay? Not a problem. Take your time. 6 on the right, 6 on the left. Pulling that kettlebell down, dragging it back out, and then immediately coming up to your feet and getting 5 more squats that'll get us up to 20, guys. You're doing super, super well. Keep it up. Crushing this workout. 2nd time through of our 2 upper body movements. 5 more squats gets us to 20, guys. That is great pace, great work. We will only have 1 more round of this. Again, take time in between. This isn't a meta circuit class, okay? We planned it out to have plenty of time. Really, really good job. We're 20 squats in, 1/5 of the way done. Really, really good job. Take a second and breathe. Assess what is gonna be best for you as you move forward. This will be the last set of rows that we have today, okay? So last set of rows. So when you decide you're ready, I'll count maybe 10 to 15 more seconds. Give yourself a little time. Get back over the top of it, back flat, and row. Every time you drive that arm up, I want you to think about crunching those abdominal muscles. You've heard me say it before. I sound like a broken record. I'll say it all the time. Every movement we do is an ab movement. As soon as you row, you flex, and it's down. As soon as you row, you flex. It's down. We have 8 right, 8 left. It's basically like doing 16 crunches, okay? That's what we have. Flex those abs every time. Burn up those thighs, okay? You got it. Drive through and pull. 8 right, 8 left. As soon as you're done, 5 more squats. If you haven't changed your foot position yet, I suggest changing your foot position. That could mean bringing your feet as neutral and narrow as you want. That's going to put a little more emphasis on the quads. You could go to a sumo squat, hit more of the lateralis and glutes, whatever you prefer. Okay, Catherine chose narrow. Stephen went back to neutral. That's great, okay? This is awesome. 25 squats in when you're done, and the last time we're in the painters here. The last time we have these painters, okay? Very tough move here. So again, use what you need. Here we go. We have 6 painters per side again. 6. Again, if you started on your right side last time, start with your left, okay? If you didn't switch, again, no big deal. We have a couple more combinations and we can implement that as well, all right? Paint down and then up. Use those hips, down and back. 6 right, 6 left. Strong, stable arm. A lot of times we focus on the arm that has the weight. Think about pushing that hand into the floor, pushing through the floor to stabilize your strong, strong body. Good job. 6 on the right, 6 on the left. Very, very good work. We're popping up, hitting our last squats in this lane, if you will. So we're getting these squats in. Again, change your foot position if you haven't already. Try something new. Maybe you'll find you like it. Maybe you'll find you don't like it. Either way, we need to know. Okay, this is going to get us to 30. Very, very good job. When you're done here, I'm going to explain our next upper body movements. The squats, you get the idea. They're going to stick with us for a while. Good job, team. Really, really good work. Way to kick it off, guys. Really good job. Woo! Very, very nice, guys. Okay, so as we come back, again, all I need is your eyes or ears are up while you're breathing, jamming, whatever you're doing. Guys, we're going to get into 6 snatches, okay? Last time, On the rows, we alternated. This time we're gonna say the same arm in a row. Remember, a snatch is from the floor to the ceiling. There's no in between. Tomorrow is our press day, so we don't wanna only get it to half rack and then have to press it. Okay, we're gonna be over the top of the dumbbell or kettlebell. Power is coming through the legs, pulling all the way up to the ceiling, explode, drop it into the shoulder, and then right back down. Same side in a row, again for 6. All the way up, accelerate, drop it in, and then back down. We'll go 6 on the right, and then we're gonna go 6 on the left. But again, all the same side in a row. Same thing, as we move forward. We're gonna go to 8 bicep curls, okay? So again, most of you either have one kettlebell or one dumbbell, okay? We're gonna go 8 bicep curls, single-sided. 8 on the right, and then we'll do 8 on the left. If you happen to just have one kettlebell and it's too heavy, turn it, grab it in the middle, and again, do 15 to 16. That way you're getting the same amount of reps in. We're not gonna forget about our squats in the middle there. We're still gonna get those. But if you do have one that you could curl, let's take it to one side. Let's get 8 on the right, 8 on the left. Continue to work those squats there. You guys ready? Ready. Cool. All right, we're gonna get back to it, guys. Again, remember, you always grab that kettlebell or dumbbell with your right hand. Put it in your left hand. Let's do it right now. Let's just knock it out first. Let's get that booty down there. Head and chest up. 6 snatches in a row on the right, and then 6 on the left. And 3, 2, and let's go, folks. Here we go. Yanking it to the ceiling. 6 on the right, 6 on the left. Remember, this does not have to be for speed, okay? Power all the way up, extend, and then bring it back down in control. 6 right, and then 6 left. As soon as you're done, 5 squats. You know the deal, all right? Good work. Very, very good. 6 on the right, 6 on the left, guys. Fantastic job. Really, really good work. Pulling it through the root, okay? Shooting that hand up, opening it up, fingers up through the root. Great job. 6 on the right, 6 on the left. Change up that foot position, and let's see 5 more squats. This will take us to 35. Here we go, folks. Here we go. Let's do it. Fantastic job. Fantastic job. Really, really good work. Nice work, guys. Nice work. Take your time here. When you're ready for the curl, let it begin. Again, adjust the curl that makes sense, okay? Don't overdo it if it doesn't make sense. If you have a 44-pound kettlebell and you're not curling 44, put 2 hands on it, please, all right? We don't want any injuries. We want you to be successful, okay? 15 reps if you're doing 2 hands, 8 on the right in a row if you're doing the right, 8 curls right, 8 curls left. We got the single arm version here. We got the double arm version here, okay? So again, those rep counts, if they make sense for the weight that you have, that's great. If you need to change it, okay? No one knows. You know what's best, all right? 8 on the right, 8 on the left if you're doing single arm curls, 15 if you're coming down the pipe and hitting those middle ones. But no matter what, as soon as you're done, you're back on the 5 squats. And that'll get us to 40, guys. Really good job. Really nice. Good work. The sun's out today. I think I've heard it said one time before. Sun's out. What is it? Guns out? Yeah, that's what it is. All right, cool. Heard that. Heard that. So yeah, we're just getting a little biceps in today. So getting those in right now. Get your 5 squats in. Again, Stephen went to a behind the head hold. Awesome. It's great. If that works for you, do not feel obligated to do anything you don't feel comfortable with, okay? That can be low, whatever it is. Really good job, guys. We are 40 squats in. 40 in. Okay, breathe. Take a second. This would be where I would tell people to go grab weights. You know people are at the rack being like, oh, what do I do? What do I do this, do that? You know, it's going to take a while. No big deal. We'll figure it out. Come on back. We're utilizing that break. These guys are ready in house. If you're not ready at home, you don't have to start yet. But when you are, it's 6 on the right, 6 on the left. Again, if you started with your right arm, start with your left, or vice versa. If you forgot to do that, we'll save that for the 3rd round again, guys. Great job. 6 pulls all the way up, right to the ceiling. 6 on the right, 6 on the left. Very, very good work. 5 squats will come at you in the middle. That'll get us to 45 squats, guys. That'll get us to 45 squats. Very, very good. Continue to breathe, work, and push appropriately. Again, we got our cardio in yesterday. We want to keep our heart rate high, but we're not looking for maximum heart rate. We're looking for variation. Change your foot position, okay? Continue to make modifications and variations that are going to challenge your body. That's what we're looking for here, okay? 5 squats, and then we'll be on to our curls again. For those of you who have a single arm curl, or even if you have one kettlebell and you're going to a double curl, if you want to make it a little bit tougher, you're working that single arm, raise a leg up, okay? Raise that same leg that you have that arm coming up. If you're working the double, do 8 curls with your right leg up, and then switch, and then do 8 with your left. Just add a level of stability in there, okay? Again, It's just a little splash, okay? We're not changing much here. It's just a spice that we're putting on each movement. Very, very good, guys. 8 right, 8 on the left, or 16 down the middle, 15 or 16, somewhere in there. Getting those curls in. Pull your shoulders back, squeeze your glutes, anchor everything back. That way your shoulders aren't dumping forward, okay? Strong chest, shoulders are back, strong bicep curl. Okay, very, very good. As soon as you're done there, we're getting 5 more squats. That's gonna get us to 50, guys. That's gonna get us to a halfway point. You guys are absolutely crushing it. 50 squats is awesome. So again, get to that 50 mark, celebrate a little bit, grab some water, take a second, and then we'll be on to our 3rd round of this combination. Very, very, very good.
There's some love on this playlist. This playlist is fire. If you're not listening in, you're missing out.
Really good, guys. We'd love to crank it up here in the studio, but we got to keep it down. That way we can put these music videos up on YouTube. Keep it rolling, guys. Good job. All right, so continue to breathe. Take a second. These are your last snatches of the day. Again, remember, right arm or left arm, you choose. Okay? You go stronger on one side, start with the other arm. 6 on the right, 6 on the left. All the way up through, people. Use those legs. Your arm is an extension of the weight. The power is from your hips and your leg. It is not coming from your arm. 6 on the right, 6 on the left. You've got it. Let's take it to the end right here. Come on. Good work. Good work. Crushing, guys. We're crushing it. Excellent job. 6 right, 6 left, followed by 5 squats. Very, very, very good. Great job, guys. 5 squats get us to 55. Very, very good. Very strong. Again, continue to change your foot positioning on those squats. If you forget, not a big deal. We still have 45 more squats where you can change that foot position. Really, really good. We're back to our bicep curls. When you're ready, take your time. It will be bicep curls, 8 right, 8 left. If that balancing thing didn't work out for you, put your foot back on the ground. You felt more secure. If you're looking for that challenge, challenge yourself appropriately. Again, whether it's 1 dumbbell, 1 kettlebell, whatever it is, make it work for you. Even Catherine is going to go now to a double arm, lifting a leg. That's great. Again, modify it. What's best for you? 8 right, 8 left, or 15 straight down the middle. And then we'll hit those 5 more squats. Sound like a broken record, but we're getting to 60, guys. We're getting to 60. We'll take a break. We'll talk about where we're at. You guys are absolutely dominating this workout. Continue to push. Keep it up, guys. Great job. Really, really good work. Proud of you all. Very, very, very good. Good job. Great job. Breathe, guys. Take a second. Take a second. We are cruising today. We are cruising right along. Nice and easy. 5 squats. Think about your foot positioning. Take your time. Drop them in. Maybe you need to drop that weight low now. Maybe you're still holding it up underneath your chin in that front rack position. Again, whatever is best for you. But again, after this one, about 90 seconds, 2 minutes is probably what we need to take, guys. Very, very good job. Take a second. We'll talk about this 3rd grouping of upper body exercises. The squats will be our constant again, guys. Very, very, very good job.
Oh, we got 2 Lilias right next to each other. What are the odds?
Really, really good job, guys. As we kind of check in on you, this is your chance to check in on yourself.
What's up, Nick?
Give yourself an assessment. What's going on? How are we feeling?
That's how I'm feeling too, bud.
I'm going to start to demonstrate these 3rd round of movements, guys. We're going to go back to a lat pullover. So again, we're going to go from a bridge lat pullover. Last time we did a lat pullover, we did it with our back flat on the ground. We are now going to go from a bridge position. Again, as we go through this, a couple things to remember from this bridge position. If you have a dumbbell and you do not have the best shoulder mobility, you're going to want to hold it on end. Okay? That way when you're up and you go back with straight arms, it touches the floor and you're able to pull it back over. Okay, so again, hips are up, let it touch, exhale, pull right back over your chest. All right? We're going to be doing that for 10. If you have great shoulder mobility, turn that dumbbell on its edge. Still be up, reach all the way back. You'll get another 3 to 4 inches to the floor. Exhale, pull over. Again, it's still 10, but you decide what's best for you. If you have that kettlebell, that horn is going to decide for you. You really have to make the decision if you're using the dumbbell here. Okay, we got 10 of those. We're then going to come up to our feet, hit those squats, and we'll be on for a high pull. Again, if you have a kettlebell, you're holding the horn, you're pulling it up. If you have a dumbbell, You're gonna sweep those hands in the middle, so it still pulls up to the bottom of your chin. Your elbows are going higher than your shoulders, up and back. So again, from the side, you can see I'm gonna drive it up, but also back. Obviously, I can't pull the kettlebell or dumbbell apart, but that's kind of the motion I want. As I pull up, I'm trying to pull it apart as I pull it back to my neck. So up and back, again, that will also be for 10. So our 2 upper body movements are gonna be lat pullovers, 5 squats, high pulls also for 10, 5 more squats, okay? This is gonna get us to 90, and we'll finish all as a group, which we're already doing, get us to 100, but that's where we're going. So again, let's assess where we're at, depending on what equipment we have, whether it's a kettlebell or a dumbbell. Okay, we're gonna go from a bridge position, okay? When you're ready, your hips are gonna be up, bell is over your chest, we're reaching back, touching the floor. Let's go at my pace, pause, exhale, and then pull over. That's gonna be number 1. Let's take it to 10. Okay, again, if you had it lengthwise on the dumbbell and you have more range of motion, just change it, or vice versa. If it was too much the other way, change it to that lengthwise, okay? 10 of them, big reach, exhale, pause, and pull over. Use your air. Continue to keep your hips up, squeeze those glutes. Very, very important. We're working down underneath those armpits, keeping those arms nice and long, okay? Nice and long, big reach, big pull. We have 10. Very, very good, team. Very, very good work. 10 lat pullovers from the bridge position. When you're done, make yourself up to your feet. Again, no rush. Maybe it's back to neutral foot position. Maybe it's wide. Maybe it's racked behind your head in front or low. Maybe it's just your body weight. Whatever it is, I need 5 more squats. This is going to get us to 65. Very, very good work. Very nice neutral, narrow position here. Good wide position behind the head. Little prisoner squat from Stefan. That's excellent, guys. Really good work. 5 of those. Take a second. Let those arms shake out. I would suggest putting the dumbbell down or kettlebell down. You don't have to hold it the whole time, all right? Take a second. Shake them out. We're crushing it. Okay? When you're ready, get your feet in a good position. Decide how you're going to hold the kettlebell or dumbbell. Think about you're pulling up. But then that last little bit, you're pulling it apart. Yes, you're not pulling it apart, but you're actively trying to squeeze your back. Up and then apart. We have it for 10. High pull and then pull it apart. Big squeeze, guys. Really, really good job. Up and pull it apart for 10. Continue to squeeze your glutes to anchor your lower half. Up and back. Strong high pulls. Shoulders up and back. Elbows lead the motion. Nice and high. Give me 10. And then we're going to get into 5 more squats. Take your time. No rush here. Let's knock these out. Even if you get 5, you need to set the bell down. Take it back up and get 5 more. Great. Great strategy for you. When you're ready, 5 more squats. But again, do not feel rushed in any capacity, guys. We are doing great, great job here. We are in our last set of upper body movements. Okay, you guys are all doing fantastic. 5 squats. Very, very good. This is going to get us right up to 70, guys. Right up to 70 squats. Very, very good job. Take a second, set the bell down, shake it off. Think about any adjustments that we need to make. If we're getting to the point where, like, maybe we decide it's too light, it's too heavy, we need a little bit more of a tempo. Okay? Start to add in some tempo. Start to count. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Start to time out the reps. Okay? Slow them down. Okay? If you're ready to get back to your bridges, hips are up. Take the bell over your head. Pause. Exhale and pull over. Squeezing the diaphragm. Squeeze the abs. Squeeze the glutes. Everything in the midsection is contracted as you're pulling over. Long arms, straight arms are an absolute must here. Wiggle your toes. You should be able to dig your heels into the mat or the floor, making sure that we're not pushing in our toes, activating our calves. We're getting our glutes and our hamstrings. That's what we need, guys. Really, really good job. Again, slow down as you need to. If the bell's getting heavy, bring it to your chest. Go down. And then you go back up. Reset and do more. Okay? You don't have to do 10 unbroken reps. You can do 2 sets of 5. You know, however it works best for you. Take your time. Exhale, pull. Drive them over. Challenge yourself. And then we'll come back up and we'll get 5 more squats. This will get us to 75. 75 squats. Really nice. Stefan's now going a little more narrow. Step here. Changing things up. Okay? Stepping out and squatting. Also an option. Lots of variations of squats. Let's mix them up. When you're doing 100, why not? You know, why stick with the same thing? Okay? Really good job. That gets us to 75. Set that bell down. Shake those arms out. Think about what we have coming next. It's the high pulls. Again, trying to isolate the shoulders, upper, middle, back. Leading with your elbows, pulling it apart at the top. We have 10. You begin when you're ready, guys. Really, really good job. Up and back. Really, really good. Nice and easy. High pulls. Pull those arms apart at the top. I need big squeezes in that middle back every time. High pull and squeeze. Very, very good. Keep it up, squad. Keep it up. Crushing it. Good, good, good. Drive those elbows. Squeeze that butt. Up and back. Pull it apart. Make sure you're squeezing that back. Okay, not just going through the motion fast. We're getting out of it what we need. Set that weight down. Shake it out. When the time is right. Doesn't have to be right now, but when the time is right, it's 5 more. Gonna get us to 80, guys. We're gonna get to 80. Okay, take your time. Getting up to 80 squats. This next 5. Good job. Very, very good.
Very good.
Nice work, team. Good, good, good. Set the bell down. Take a second. Meet in the middle. And then we will get on to our third and final set of this upper body movement. Again, there is no rush. We're doing great on time. We're going to take the next 3 minutes or so to finish out this series. So 10 lat pullovers, 5 more squats, and then we're on from there, guys. So again, when the time is right, all the little cues I've given you. Push up. You should be able to wiggle your toes. You're squeezing your buns. You're reaching back. You're pausing. You're exhaling. You're using your air to pull over. Okay? You have 10 of them. Big reach. Pause. Exhale. Pull. Follow that cadence. Okay? Big reach. Pause. Exhale and pull it over for 10. Good. Squeeze your butt. Lift your hips. Weight is in your heels. Great work, team. Really good job. Last set of pullovers we have today. Very, very good. Finishing out these pullovers. Excellent work. Again, finding your way to your feet when the time is right. Taking these squats. Only 5. Gonna get us up to 85. Really good, guys. Again, change that variation. Instead of going to off center rack, you went left side last time. If you do that, just make sure you get even. Nice and easy. Think a variation is going to work best for you. 5 more gets you to 85. Set that weight down. Take a second. Very, very good. We still have 90 seconds on our timer to be able to complete 10 high pulls, 5 more squats. I've seen you all work in class. That is well within our reach, guys. We're right there. So when you're ready, we're going back to high pulls. Final set of high pulls. Again, chest is tall, shoulders are back, pulling high, leading with those elbows. Pull that kettlebell apart, drive it up, pull it apart at the top. We're going for 10. 10 strong pulls. Very, very good. Really nice, team. Really good job. Continue to anchor those shoulders back, squeezing the glutes. Keep the core nice and tight as you pull high through. Elbows out wide. 10 of them. Great job, team. Very, very good. Great work in-house. Absolutely crushing it. Set it down. 5 more squats are going to get us to 90. We still have 30 plus seconds to do 5 squats. We're well on pace, team. Take your time. 5 squats. Get that depth. We're going to be to 90. We are so close now. We can taste it. Very, very good, guys. We are crushing it. Great work all the way through. Get you to 90. Set the bell down. Great work. Give yourself a little love no matter where you're at. We are right there. Take a towel, take water, take a second. We are going to come back, and we're going to finish out with a little core, 5 squats, a little more core, 5 more squats to get us to 100, and then we do have a finisher set on deck for you guys. So,
don't forget, tough times.
Man. That's what it's all about, guys. All right, guys, as we're getting back into it, again, this may be where you have that heavier weight. Maybe you have something heavier that you're utilizing in your apartment or wherever you're at. It's going to be 10 standing side bends. So again, if that weight is in your right hand, your feet are in a good position. I like to put my hand up here because my crunch is to the opposite side. Again, if my weight is in my right side, I'm crunching my left. I let it slightly pull me down to open up my oblique system on my left side, and then I crunch through like I'm trying to get my elbow down to touch the side of my knee. Back to neutral, slight bend open, and then a big crunch. Imagining you're between two planes of glass, okay? You're not going forward and backwards. It's a movement where it's a slight bend to load, and then a squeeze. We have 10 on the right. We'll switch. We'll go 10 on the left. We'll do 5 squats, get us to 95. We'll come back and do it for a second set, get us to 100, and then we'll talk about the finisher, guys. So if you're ready, go ahead and pick that weight up. That makes sense for you. Again, if it's in the right side, your left arm is up. You're going to slightly reach over, let it load, and then a big squeeze down, nice and tight. It should almost cut your breath off, and then go back, and then squeeze, okay? If you normally just kind of bounce around like a pinball when you're doing these, slow it down today, reach, and squeeze. Remember, opposite side. If it's in the right hand, squeeze in that left side, or vice versa. If we have 10, I want you to do 10 on the right, and then we're going to do 10 on the left, and then we're going to drop into those 5 squats, guys. Again, no rush. We're right on pace, right where we need to be today. 10 on the right, 10 on the left. Again, one side might feel more controlled than the other, and that's natural. You have more dominant control. Okay? Switch those up. Hinge and squeeze. Remember, slide open, squeeze, back to neutral. Pausing it, guys. Really, really good job. 10 of them on each side. 10 right, 10 left. And then when you're done, 5 squats. Again, if you haven't tried a different foot position by now, try something. Maybe that's wide those feet outside your hips. Maybe it's holding up here. Maybe it's bringing those feet right on top of each other and trying to squat down. It may limit your mobility, but that's okay. Give me 5 of them. Challenge yourself. This gets us to 95. Let's go. Really good, team. Really good. Nice job, guys. Nice job. Good. When you're done there, probably don't need a lot of recovery. No biggie. We can step right up when the time is right. Put it back in the hand you started with. 10 more. Really strong crunches. Again, remember, squeeze so tight, like it's going to cut your breath off. Like it's hard for you to say a word because you're squeezing so tight. All right, 10 on the right, 10 on the left. Get the most out of it you can. And then we're going to squat 5 more. And even if you're in the privacy of your own home, maybe you're outside, when you hit 100, you are going to scream, 100! I want the world to know what we just did today, okay? You deserve it. The world deserves to know. Maybe you'll hear somebody from Fitness in the City where you are. Who knows? But we'll be listening, guys, so we need you to yell 100 when you get there. We do it in class. Some people participate, some don't. Now it's non-negotiable. You have to, okay? You have to scream out 100. Even if you just lip sync it like you're yelling, but you're not really. I'm going to be watching. I need that volume, guys, okay? 10 right, 10 left, and then get those squats in, guys. Let's take it to 100. Let's knock it out. Again, you earned it today, guys. You earned it. You crushed it. If you have someone you can sync up with, do it. Knock them out and scream for me. At the top of your leg, 100! 100! That's what I'm talking about, guys. Great, great job. Really, really good job. Knock out 100. And then in this next minute, I'm going to explain what our finisher is, okay? We do this in class. It's going to be a descending rep count finisher. 2 movements, guys, okay? 2 movements, descending rep count finisher, okay? In our first movement of the day, we did the painters. We did forward and back. So we're going to do our drag throughs. We're now going to pull it through. We've done that before. Again, whether it's a dumbbell or kettlebell. Again, we're going to be in the plank position. You're going to be pulling it always to you. So you always reach through the hole, drag it to you. That's 1. Hand goes down, and that's 1. First round, everything's 7. Pull it through. Number 2, set it down, and back, 2. Back and forth, you get the idea. 3, set the hand down, and 3. We have 7 each side. Then you're going to go to a single leg squat. No weight needed. What's most important is that your knee and toe stay in alignment. If you need to use a handrail or a counter or something, that's fine. If you can do it on your own or a pistol squat, that's great. You're going to go down, touch, and then come right back up. Make sure it's not a hinge. We're going to hinge tomorrow. Bend your knee, push your butt back, get down, 7 on the right, and then we're going 7 on the left. Back to your drag through, 6 and 6. Back to your squat, 6 right, 6 left, all the way down. We're going to start a 5-minute timer. Whatever we can get through in 5 minutes. Some people will be faster, some are slower. What's that? You show it real fine. Yeah, absolutely. So if you're doing that single leg squat, again, we're just going to go down, bend that knee. Notice I'm getting low. That's what's important. If I happen to use an anchor, it's just going to be out here. I'm going to use it. to support myself and bring myself back up, much like the TRX straps would be if we're doing a single leg squat. Use what you need, get where you need to get, guys. We're gonna start the timer here in about 15 seconds, okay? Number 7 is where we're going, all right? We're feeling it right now, folks. We're feeling it. We have 5 minutes left in class. I'm gonna cheer you on. I won't know where you're at, you will. And then, like I said, I'll count the minutes down as we go. I'll try to keep talking, give you instructions while you're working. But this is for you people. Let's finish your Tuesday. Here we go in 3. The number is 7 and 2. And let's go. We have 7 each way. Pulling across 1 and then 1. Okay, 2 and then 2. 7 each side. Followed by 7 squats on the right, single leg. 7 on the left. Take a second in between, then it's 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have 5 minutes, guys. This is how we'll finish today. Let's go. This is all of you guys. This is where I crank that music, and you know I'll be dancing around, doing some funky movements. But that's what we got, guys. Let's work it out. Let's finish it out, guys. We've already done 100 squats. Now we're up to those single leg squats. 1 leg, 7 on the right, 7 on the left. Most importantly, push your booty back, bend that knee, get down there, okay? Don't just hinge at your waist. Drive your butt back, get low as you can. If you can get your hands to the ground, that's great. 7 on the right, 7 on the left, and then we're right back to those drag throughs for 6 and 6. We just hit the 1 minute mark, guys. We have 4 minutes left today in your finisher. Let's go. Let's keep it cracking, guys. You guys are crushing it. Keep it moving. Again, we know these squats are a little bit more technical, and they're going to take a little bit longer. That's okay. I am not expecting you to rush your squats. I'm looking for quality all day long, okay? When you're back to your drag throughs, it's for 6, flat back, always reaching through with an empty hand, pulling it, set it outside, replacing back and forth. We're on to 6. 6 are on the right, 6 on the left, back up to 6 single leg squats apiece, guys. Really good job. Let's keep it up, guys. Feel this music, take it to the top. The sun is shining, whether you're inside or outside. It's a lovely day, guys. Smiles on our faces. We're getting our fitness in. Let's go, people. Let's finish, okay? Here we're at. Back to our 6 single leg squats if you're not there already. Okay, you're still working your drag throughs. Finish them out. Really, really good job, squad. Keep it moving. We will have buns of steel by the time we're done with this quarantine, guys. Really, really, really good. Continue to crush it, guys. We just hit our 2 minute mark. We hit 2 minutes. We have 3 minutes left, okay? Really, really good job. I don't expect you to get down to 1. That's not the point of this. The point was to give you something to look forward to and a target. You work for you, no one else, guys. Really good job. Keep it up. Really good, guys. We're on 5s. We're on 5s. Keep it moving. 5 right, 5 left. And we just hit our halfway point of our 5 minutes. We are 2.5 minutes in, guys. Continue to push. Continue to work for you. Really good job. 5 drag throughs right, 5 drag throughs left. Come on, here we go. Let's work. You're back up, and it's back to 5 squats. Again, if you've been consistently starting with your right leg to squat, start with your left, then come back to your right. Okay, switch it up. 5 right, 5 left, guys. Good job. We just hit 3 minutes. So, 2 minutes remaining, 2 minutes remaining. Here we go, folks. Let's bring it home. 2 minutes, let's go. Give me what you got. Let's take it home. If you're back to the drag throughs already, the number's 4. The number's 4, guys. You're getting so close. Let's keep it up, squad. Let's keep it up. Don't stop now. Now is not the time where you want to stop. This is where the time where you want to push to the finish line. Okay, we can taste it. We are now 90 seconds away from your Tuesday midday workout being finished, guys. Continue to push right here. 4 on the single leg touches. Really good. Remember, stay focused on your form. As we're getting excited, we're finishing up, we're so close. Don't let anything change. It's the same as our first rep. Nothing changes, guys. 4 on the right, 4 on the left. Great job. We're just about to hit 4 minutes in, guys. If you're dropping back in, you're at 3, guys. They're at 3 in-house. I don't know what you're at home, but we have 1 minute left, guys. 1 minute on your Tuesday workout. Now, come on, let's take it to the end. Let's go. That's it. 3 right, 3 left. Really, really good job, guys. If you're speeding through and you happen to finish, really good job. Just sit back, enjoy what you just accomplished. You guys just crushed it. These guys are clearly looking to finish in-house. We have 40 seconds left. They are going to get there for sure here in-house, guys. Great job. 2 if you're with us, 2 on the right, 2 on the left. We are 30 seconds left. They are going to do it for sure, guys. This is excellent work. If you did it at home, great job. If you are not there, still great job. Continue to push. Take it through. If you're down to 1 and 1, take your 1 and 1. 15 seconds left. Nothing about knocking that timer out right on pace, guys. 1 and 1. If you still need to take it, you have 10 seconds left. Let's count it down together. 5 seconds, guys. 4 seconds. 3, 2, and that's a Tuesday, guys. Great job. Round of applause. Really, really, really loud. Great job, guys. Really, really, really good work.
Thanks, Ricky.
I'm so very proud of you guys. That's 100+ squats. If you put in those single legs, a lot of upper body, guys. Really, really good determination. Really good effort. Again, thank you, thank you, thank you for the overwhelming support, your patience, the messages you've been sending to us. I mean, I don't think we could feel probably more special, and just everything you guys have been telling us, the stories and how it's affecting you and affecting everybody else around you. I just got the goosebumps for real, just saying that because of what you guys provide for us. So I hope it's translating through the screen, coming in, our passion coming in your living room or you're outside. Remember, if you didn't get your band already, guys, we have red bands for you, the snow shape bands. We'd love to get them out to our members only today. We're going to start incorporating it into the workouts probably sometime this weekend, okay? So again, we're not going to use them tomorrow. Again, another strength class, but we'd love for everybody to get their hands on a band. If you have any questions, guys, now's the time. Let's put them in there. But let's not forget this cool down, guys. Let's go down, and we're going to go all the way down to the ground and find ourselves in a cobra position, okay? So we're going to arch it up. We're going to open up abdominals, but most importantly, the hip flexors, okay? We shut these babies down 100+ times today with that movement that we were doing. So let's open up these hip flexors here. Take a second, arching yourself up. Nice and easy here. And then allowing yourself to come back to the ground. Get an arm out to the side. Let's get that stuck in the mud. Open up those hips. Open up the bicep. Front of the shoulder here. You want to take the top arm, stick it back. If you don't prefer this position, modify. We'll walk that hand away. When you're ready, roll it back. Switch to the other side. Get a couple of those. Right side and left side. Stuck in a mud pose. Very, very good.
Bands are picked up here.
Yes, correct.
Yep.
Bands are picked up here, 1 to 3 if you can make it. If you can't,
If you can't make that time, send us a message.
send us a message. We'll make sure you get them. Let's go back and forth again. 1 more on each side, right and left. Very, very good. When you decide you've had enough of the stuck in the mud, we're going to dig our toes in. We're going to find this kneeling position. And we're going to lean back. We're going to open up these quads, these hip flexors. So again, if you can get back into a position that's going to open up these quads, hip flexors, top of the knee right there. It's where we're focusing, leaning back. That doesn't feel great. Lean it back forward. Push your leaning back, opening things up here. Again, if you want to add those arms and lever, you certainly can do that. But again, opening everything on that front side. After you've got a great modification over there, putting your hands down behind her to support her. Hands can go on the feet. But again, we're pushing, opening everything through our hip flexors, our abdominal cavity, stretching out the quads here, everything we just squatted with. Take a second, guys. Really, really good job. Once you're done there, we'll come up to your feet, and we'll go into a more isolated quad stretch. Again, just a pretty standard one here. Nice, easy hand hook. Letting the knee dump to the floor so all the weight is in your hand. Stretching out the quad there. Switch to the other side, nice and easy. Let's go back and hit it 1 more time apiece. Big reach, big stretch. One more time, other side. Again, with all the upper body movement we did, I understand there might be a little tension in the neck. So as we finish here, let's interlace those fingers in this. Interlace those fingers, squeeze the palms together, not just your fingers. And then we're going to shimmy those shoulders back and down. Lengthen the head like you're a turtle pushing your head out of your shell. Squeeze those hands down and back. Lengthen, squeeze, pull those shoulders back. Open things up. Move your neck around, chin to chest, right to your right shoulder. Don't forget to continue to squeeze your hands. Pull them down. hang them over. When you're done there, guys, let's bring them out. Let's all the way, let's pull it to the ground. Take a second, slight bend. Take a second. When you're ready, come all the way up. Big reach to the sky. And that's a wrap squat. Really good job. Hands together, guys. Really good. Fantastic finish, fantastic workout. Start to finish, guys. If you have any questions, please let us know. Again, we're going to continue to work our normal standard programming and formats as we move our way through. Again, suggestions. We're open to anything. We want to know what you guys are feeling, what you guys are enjoying, maybe some stuff we could switch up, things that make this change a little bit easier. So whatever that is, please feel free to give us feedback. We're here for you. You guys have been there for us. So again, let us know what we can do. Other than that, guys, thank you so very much. I appreciate you. That's your 100 squat with your boy, Eric Waller, in the house. Yeah.
Plug the video?
Yeah.
Plug the video. Ah, shit. Wow! That was a roaster.
Was it?
I can't afford the floor. Those snatches, boy.
Yeah, that's so good.
Amy Morgan made it.
Oh, then shut the front door. Hey, Mom, good job.
Good job, JR. Good job,
Oh,
Doggy.
yeah. Relax. So good.
Yeah,
That's
back
great.
loop.
Good job, Mom. Proud of you. Well done.
She do a flip
She's
flop,
so cute.
Just one way to hit the
Yeah.
I'm just laughing at this. I'm just like laughing. Great.
This fucking drags. Release some shit on the floor.
Work, girl.
What's up, Rachel?
Woo, woo. She crushed it. Well done, girlfriend.
Actually,
Oh, there they are.
one way.
So cute.
No, I'm not in trouble, but definitely.
Oh, sweet babies.
But that's not bad.
Oh my gosh. They're adorable. Thanks for coming to class. I appreciate you.